Hey everyone, SilverCheesecake. Welcome back to Nippon. Alrighty. So now we've done the first iteration, so we're gonna roll right into the next one. Okay, so what I gotta do is I'm just gonna load up one of my previous ones, and we're just gonna start over. Alright, so now this is my first Japan. It's actually my second one. Okay, guys. Alright, so this time, if we're going in the same order that I've been going in, it would be, hold on, oh, Shinjuku, right? Yeah. So that's where I'm going, Shinjuku. How about there? What is it? That's quite an adult-oriented area. Did you know that when you picked it? Yeah, I mean, really, I had no idea. I wonder about that. It's true, I swear it. Well, I'll let you off the hook this time. But I really didn't know. Psych! Okay. That's right. Yesterday was your first time riding a train in Tokyo, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I know how to use the Suica card now, so I'll be fine on my own. I got this in the bag. Are you sure? Yeah, I think. But more than that, I'm shocked by the number of people on the train. I'm glad we were able to get seats, but a lot of people are standing. That's what really shocks me. I see. A lot of people, yes. I wonder how you'll feel about where we're going today, then. Huh? Nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, but, that sounded kind of scary just now. $2. Thank you for riding with us today. Please take all your belongings with you when you... here we are. Let's get off. Huh? How are you gonna get off like this? Hey, wait, sorry, I have to get off. Are you okay? I'm great, thank you. First, let's look at Shinjuku. Alrighty. Woo! So yeah, I went to this place on my 4th day in Nippon. Alright, so here we go. So I like how there's like that one person who wanted their face blurred. Everybody else is like, nah, I'm cool. This place was the city itself was really neat. There's one questionable part about it, and you'll get to see it very soon. I don't really remember this part so much. I do remember Bic Camera. I think I might have a picture of that somewhere. But everything else here, I don't quite remember. But I'll throw some pictures here. How about some pictures like here, right here? Yeah, so, well, you'll see more. You'll see more. That was close. I kept thinking I'd be swept away from the tide of people. Anyway, it was bound on the train, but the station is full of people too. I get it. This is the famous commuter rush, isn't it? All the companies open at the same time, so everyone ends up pouring into the stations. Yeah, that must be it. The commuter rush. But from what I heard, I figured it would be more serious. It's not so bad once you're actually in the thick of it. It's just a few more people than usual. What? What's so funny? It's just, this isn't the commuter rush hour at all. Huh? It's not? Yes, it's not the commuter rush, or any kind of special event day. This is just daily life in this town. Daily life? You mean it's always like this? Yes, because this is Shinjuku. Yes, because Shinjuku. Shinjuku. Yes, that's right. This is Shinjuku Station, the busiest train station in the world. In the world? Yes, that's right. They say it serves an average of 3.5 million passengers per day. 3.5 million? You don't mean 3.5 thousand by any chance? No. It's like the population of an entire city. Seems off by orders of magnitude. Never thought there'd be so many people. Could you imagine how much that train station makes a day? Like, just think about that. And it's not like, you know, extra services accrue extra costs for them. Because when you have so many people on one train, it's the same as having like one person on a train, more or less. So, and then of course, like all the people that see all the advertisements inside of the trains, dude, you make freaking bank. Freaking bank. Alright. Shinjuku Station has more than 20 train platforms. There are also several other stations nearby, so it has to accommodate a lot of people. More than 20 platforms. Just how big is the station? It's big. Very big. There are several ticket gates, in fact. If there's somewhere you want to go, you need to make sure to leave from the right gate. It's not unusual for people to get lost in the station itself. Get lost in the station. So the trick to making your way in Shinjuku Station is to always know what exit to use. As long as you get that right, you should be okay. Probably. Anyway, it's a very big town, so a lot of dramas and manga take place here. There was even a famous manga that you said you could post XYZ to the message board at the east entrance, and it put you in touch with a skilled sniper. You're saying dramas are born in ratio to the number of people who pass through? Yes, I'm sure that's it. It's only natural with this many people around. Ah, that's right. So from here, as we come out the east entrance, do you see that building? Building? Yeah, the one with the big monitor. Yes, that building used to be where they film live variety show every day at noon. Everyone in Japan knows it. It's in the Guinness Book as the world's longest running live broadcast under the same host. The world's longest? How long? I think over 30 years. 30 years? That's... Yes, it's been broadcasting since long before we were born. Wow. Broadcast daily for that long. Shinjuku. Most crowded town in the world. Wow, there's another huge building. Where are we? Tokyo Metropolitan Building. It's the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. Alright, so, well first let's take a looky poo at this photo poo. And then I'll tell you about this building. Because this was probably one of the two favorite parts that I had of Shinjuku. So you got this little area. I want to say a corner, but it's not a corner because it doesn't have a corner. It's round. You just sit there. There's a lot more space there than it actually looks like. But oh my gosh, at night, dude. Oh, that's... I don't remember that. Okay, yeah. So when I was in Shinjuku, there were two parts. And they're not going to show one of these parts, but two parts that I love the most. One, the robot restaurant, which they call a tourist trap because there's a lot of Westerners that go into there and watch it, and they speak English and stuff. But it's freaking amazing. It is incredible. Holy crap. So hyped. So hyped. Throw some pictures on there, Silver. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. And then this. So, okay, what you're going to see in this episode of Nippon is Kabukicho or Kabukicho. I don't know how to pronounce it. And that was it was really weird for me. And I'll explain more about that when we get into that. But seeing this and going to the robot restaurant after that, it made it so much, like, the day just, like, was uplifted completely. This at night was just so beautiful. Here, have some pictures. Like, for real, I took like 20 pictures of the same site. It was just absolutely gorgeous, and it's like, you know, sitting. You know, I was sitting over here. I was like literally sitting on the ground, looking up at this thing. I was like the only one there, and it's just like, you know, the brisk wind brushing against my face, the distant sound of cars in the background. You know, I was chewing gum, so I had like old gum taste in my mouth. And I was looking at this gorgeous sight. It was immaculate. Like, seriously, I wanted to cry. It was so beautiful. So I just sat there for like an hour just gazing at this and looking back on my trip. I wasn't even halfway done my trip in Japan at this point, so I was just filled with joy and whatnot. It was just incredible, dude. Unfreaking believable. Government building. So it's the seat of Tokyo's government. That's about right. Moreover, wow, it's such a modern looking building. When did they build it? It was finished around 1990. 1990? So about 20 years ago. Well, 25 years ago. Japan was riding the crest of its economic boom at the time, so a lot of money was invested to make this the tallest building in Japan. Other tall buildings have been completed since then, and it's now the second tallest building in Japan. When you think about it, a competition to be the tallest or the biggest seems kind of pointless. It is, but I think civilization has always developed that way. Taller, bigger, faster, farther. I feel like every time I read that, I think of the Daft Punk song. But, you know, whatever. I'm sorry. Competition like that has propelled the world's development. And I think I've mentioned that in the last Go-Go Nippon playthrough. When you think about it that way, it's hard to say that competition is completely pointless. Wow. What is it? You just seem so mature, Makoto. Just a random thought about you. See, when I look at this building, it reminds me of your maturity. Like, what? No, sorry. What are you talking about? Nothing. I'm just stupid. It's just being able to think about things that way is the mark of an adult. You seem really grounded, I guess. Really grounded? Yeah. Makoto? Ah, I'm sorry. I know. This building has restaurants and cafes in it, along with an observation deck you can access for free. The observation deck is open late too, so if you come here late at night, you can take in the evening skyline. I think I was too late though when I saw this building. It was like, I don't know, like 10 or 11 o'clock. But I didn't go in, I was too afraid. Wow, Tokyo skyline. I'm sure it's beautiful. Yes, the building itself is also lit up at night, so if you get a chance, you should come see it. To tell you the truth, I haven't been here at night myself. Really? Well, let me just tell you, Makoto, it is absolutely gorgeous, and you should totally see it. With me, of course. Wait, what? Yeah, I guess you don't think about these things when you live here. Yeah, I think I know how you feel. My town has a lot of sightseeing spots I never go to. Right, I'm sure it's the same thing. I probably have like a park that I haven't seen here. Everything else is just, you know, whatever. So what should we do next? Let me see. I feel like we should have a walk around Shinjuku while we're here. Yeah, that sounds good. Also, look at all these crazy tall buildings. Yeah. I think I'm going to get a neck strain from looking up at them. Ah, hey Makoto, what's that building? That's a department store. Then what's over there? Oh, that? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright. So before we go into Kabukicho, let me just explain the places that I went to in Shinjuku. Because they're not going to explain it really that much in here. There was a place called the Golden Guy. And it's like a series of bars. It's like really old looking. I'll throw pictures up here and everything as I'm talking. And I didn't go in any of the bars. I don't even think they were accessible. They looked like old houses. It was like alleyways, like series of alleys. But there was, like in the Golden Guy area, there was a restaurant. It was like a Vietnamese Thai restaurant, I believe. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and I went there. They had some good food. They had really good food. Maybe I'll throw a picture of what I had there. I forget what it was that I had. But I think it might have been some pho noodles. I don't quite remember though. But it was really neat just seeing all the sights. Lots of natural sights there. I also, oh yeah, I visited Shinokubo, which, oh yeah, I mentioned in the last gameplay. And that was in the Shinjuku area. And that was really cool. I spent like an hour and a half there. Didn't really spend too much time in each of these places, but I wanted to get to all the places that I could. So, it was really neat going all those, just those little places that you might not normally go to. Whew. We had a good look around. I don't know how it got so late, but it's already late, so we should head back home. Ah, wait a minute. There's one last place I'd like to visit. Is it okay? Huh? There's somewhere else you want to go to? Yes. I really would like to walk around Shinjuku a little more. Where else could we go? I added the go. Sorry. Ah, here we are. Right here. Whoa, what is this?
Kabukicho.
It's nighttime, but there are so many people.
Alright, Kabukicho.
This is where the robot restaurant's located. And a bunch of other stuff. I'll just leave it at that if you're not rude. Alright, so I think they're not going to show any of the weird places here. Taito Game Station, yay. Don Quixote. That was, they had that in Asakusa as well. I think it's just like a giant department store or something. Oh, it's a tax-free store. I forgot. They like make a big deal of the tax-free stores. It's like, you know, tax-free. The store is tax-free. Oh my god, yay, sort of thing. I love how they have like the signs like that. Like it's just really neat, especially when you take a picture of it. Super cool. Oh, hold on. Oh, What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can probably guess. I of course never went to any of these places, but freaking Godzilla over there. I don't remember that. But yeah, so Kabukicho was really interesting. Definitely not for kids. I mean, during the day it's not so bad, but it's at nighttime when the dudes start popping out and trying to sell sex to you. Not from them, but from their I don't know, their associates, if you will. It's like the first time I encountered one of the dudes, he was really persistent. He was like, you know, you want chicka boom boom? Freaking dude. I'm like, no thank you, I'm good. I'm trying to be polite and everything. And then like there were two other guys later on that day that were trying to push that on to me, and I was just like, no, just go away. But I spent most of my time in one of the arcades here. There were some cool games in that arcade, and it was safe in the arcade. You know, they're not gonna walk into an arcade and be like, "Hey guys, to have some chicka boom boom." All right, I'll stop talking. Let's keep rolling. It's nighttime. There are so many people. Are you shocked? Well, Shinjuku is the city that never sleeps. In other words, it's running 24/7. And Kabukicho is especially famous for being up after dark. I mean, it's a nightlife district. Yes, this is Shinjuku's other face. All the neon lights really makes it feel like day. Don't they? Kabukicho has a lot of stores that only open at night. Bars and clubs and kabakura? Ah, that's... how should I explain it? It's a shortening of the word cabaret club. It's not quite like a foreign cabaret, but it's not quite like a club either. The fee to get in is higher than usual, and you can chat with the women who work as waitresses while you drink. Talk while you drink? Yes. And you pay a really high fee? That's right. Exactly. Where's the fun in that? I couldn't tell you personally. There are also host clubs where female patrons can talk to the male staff. Host clubs? Yes. Anyway, I think the stores make some people feel so good about themselves that they get addicted to them. Some customers find a staff member or host that they like, and they lavish them with gifts in order to win that host's love. I've heard the presents can be extremely high-priced things like cars and jewelry. How the frick do you get a car in a place like this? Cars? What a crazy world. I know. What about you, Makoto? Do you have any interest in those sorts of clubs? Oh, that's me speaking, sorry. I just felt like speaking in a high-pitched voice. I apologize, Makoto. Me? I don't know. I've never really even thought about going to one. And I'm sorry, but I'm not very good around the sort of show-offs in those cabarets or clubs. I see. What does that mean? I'm sure she's not saying she prefers men like me especially. I'm so glad to hear it. And anyway, when I look at it calmly, it's really an amazing town. Seems like the longer the night goes on, the more lively the town gets. So many billboards with pictures of brown-haired women. Could those be for the kabaka that she was talking about before? Well, they could be for a lot of things past me. Huh? Makoto? Oh no, I got so distracted I lost sight of Makoto. Oh no, she couldn't have gone far, but what should I do? Maybe I better call her cell. I'd rather not. I gotta give my D-bag voice.
Why not? Come on, I just want to spend a little time with you, girlie.
That's Makoto? Does she know that guy? I'm with someone right now.
Don't lie to me. If that's true, where's this guy of yours?
We got separated, but he'll... Oh no, she doesn't know him at all. That means... This is no time to be sitting and watching. I gotta go save Makoto.
You lied about getting separated, right? Right? Come on, just come with me.
Makoto! Huh?
Huh? What do you want? Three's a crowd, you know.
What's going on? Is this guy making trouble for you? Thank goodness, I was looking everywhere for you. Sorry, I just spaced out a little bit. Not at all. I think I was walking too fast.
Hey, you jerk. I was talking to her.
Ah, sorry, but she's with me. If you got business with her, you can say it in front of me. So, what do you got to say?
I cannot speak English.
Hey, let's go, Makoto. Right. Thank you for saving me.
Not at all, I just talked. I didn't do anything.
No, you did wonderfully.
Well, you've done so much for me since I came to Japan. I'm just trying to return the favor a little.
Thank you.
But maybe you should be more careful when walking around a place like this.
Why?
Well, because you're attractive. I bet lots of people would approach you if you walked around by yourself.
Huh?
It happens all the time, right? So you should be more careful. Makoto?
Yeah, I will. I'll try to be more careful from now on. But
Oh.
I should be okay if we stay like this for today, right?
Huh?
Well, if we walk around like this, we don't have to worry about anyone approaching me, right?
Makoto.
Right?
Yeah. That's right. Ugh. Makoto put my arm in her hands. She's so soft. Stop this. After all that stuff I just said, this feels too weird. Ugh. I know, I can distract myself by talking. That's right. Hey, you know this town. Why is it called Kabukicho?
Huh?
Tell me, I want to know why it has such a funny name.
Oh, right. You know kabuki, right?
Kabuki?
One of Japan's traditional performing arts. They wear fancy makeup and amazing costumes.
Oh, kabuki! Anybody remember that from Blood Warrior? If you haven't seen Blood Warrior, go watch it. It's funny.
They draw in a lot of ukiyo-e, you know?
Yeah, right. I must have heard of it, I think. I do have ukiyo-e postcards as well. Keep talking, keep talking.
We plan to build a kabuki theater here, so they call it Kabukicho.
Ah, but I smell her all the time while we're walking. Just stop! Planned?
Yes, planned. They never actually build it. There are no kabuki theaters in Kabukicho, and the name is all that remains.
Wow, I see. What do you call that in Japanese? Something tento?
Omatsu tento. You know the proverb well.
Even though I only knew half of it. Well, I did study a lot.
I see. To tell you the truth.
Huh?
To tell you the truth, I'd enjoy a quiet drink at a bar now, but Aki-chan's waiting for us, and,
yeah, that's right. Then we'd better.
but can we stay this way until we reach the station, right?
Yeah, of course. Makoto. No, to tell you something. From what I understand, Kabukicho is, and I know I keep going back between Kabukicho and Kabukicho. I don't really know the correct way to say it. But it's actually more dangerous for men than women, I think. Just because of the fact, I don't know if I should say dangerous, but more awkward and easy for men to get into trouble than for women, because of the guys that try to sell their associates to others. So it's really weird. Like, guys will get targeted more because it's not like they're trying to sell men. So, but you know, all that aside, Kabukicho it's a pretty cool place. It's really neat to look at, and of course, it's got a really neat arcade. Robot restaurant's fantastic, and the rest of Shinjuku is awesome. All right, so this is the same. So I'm gonna fast forward. Alright, here we are. This is the end of this episode. So, next we'll go to I'm Not Gonna Tell You. But thank you all for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. And as always, peace!
Le café chocolat, la je t'aime, marche, today pas à pas, bonne chance, merci beaucoup.